all the asteroids and the comets, everything. Pluto, which isn't a real planet anymore. People, if we were out in space, we would be celestial bodies, right? Floating around.
Looking around.
So, boys and girls, we're going to pass out some paper. You think you can write some poems about what you think about the Earth?
We're excited about our Traveling Stanzas project. It began with a grant from the Knight Foundation to give a human face and a human voice to the refugees and the immigrants in our community, and through poetry to help them learn English and to add their voice to a larger conversation.
We work with Urban Vision, which is an after-school program in Akron, and we work at the International Institute of Akron, which is where they help resettle immigrants and refugees. And we also work with the Project Learn group, which helps adults get their GEDs.
Tastes like dirt.
Tastes like dirt. What kind of dirt?
Oh, it tastes like dirt that you're not supposed to eat.
Is it dry soil or is it mud?
Mud. Is it mud?
Right? Mud kind of is, and dry soil kind of like,
It'll taste like that.
right? There's differences.
We love that the word stanza in Italian means a small waiting room in a train station. So we think of these poems and these short videos that we're doing where we interview them and they talk about their life and read their poem as little moments of pause, pockets of time where we hope that viewers to the exhibit will be able to reflect on their own lives and find, often where we expect to find difference, we want them to find a common ground, a shared humanity.
I'm proud of my poetry because in the art museum people see it, and some of them are in cards.
At the end of the day, I think the greatest thing about being able to do this work is that when I go home, it's been a long day, I'm tired, I feel like I did something worthwhile. I feel like my day was productive. I feel like I reached people. It may be a small impact, but it's an impact. And I know that I'm doing something, and I get to meet really great people, and I get to hear their stories, which is something that most people just don't get to do.
Let me ask you, before you came to the United States, what did you think it was going to be like?
Here?
Yeah, here.
It was really scary because I cannot express myself because it's so hard to explain from one language to the other language. When I'm done it, I'm so proud of myself. Oh, I did it. Even I was crying and something because I really, it still is a story. It's really a story. I love to challenge for real. So I started really slow by slow, I think little by little. So, and that's the reason why I keep doing all these things, because I would like really to write with another language that's make me so feel okay, feel good with it.
Whether we're talking about the environment, peace and conflict resolution, healing and healthcare, poetry has a way of inspiring and engaging people in these meaningful conversations. And so we have a lot of ambitious plans for Traveling Stanzas as a big umbrella project to help encourage these conversations around all kinds of very pressing and important subjects. The exhibit, which will open in January 20th, 2018 at Summit Art Space in Akron, will then travel nationally. We already have interest from about 15 other locations in Boston, LA, Tampa, Florida, Chicago, New York. We'll have an exhibit website where participants will come and add their own voice to a scrolling community poem at each location, and we'll be archiving these larger community poems.
Normal. Temperate. Yeah, you said temperate. And then in the summer,
What do you want? Epic snow.
Aldo, it's hot. It's hot.
Poetry is sort of the everyman's literature. What I've realized in teaching to all these different populations is that the people you would least expect to be poets have the most beautiful stories to tell, the most wonderful poems to share. And maybe we didn't realize it or they didn't realize it, but it's just that it's that inclusiveness that is so appealing about poetry.